Basic Good Agricultural Practices. Welcome all. Here, we are going to introduce you to basic good agricultural practices. First of all, we like to tell you about the course. Agriculture is mainstay of country's economy and is the bedrock of rural economy. Majority population in South Asia lives in rural areas, depending on agricultural activities as their principal source of income and employment. Due to low productivity of agriculture, per worker income in agriculture is low. As a consequence, the proportion of population living under poverty is quite high. Agriculture in South Asia is dominated by small holdings. In India, average farm size is 1.41 hectare. Growth rate of agriculture in SAARC region is low and unstable, whereas total GDP in most member states has shown high growth in the recent past. Total GDP of other SAARC countries increased by more than 5% per annum over the first 6 years of the present decade. Gap between growth rate of agriculture and non-agriculture sector is rising in all the countries. Agriculture engages a large majority of small and marginal farming households and retains its centrality in terms of employment and rural economies. Good agricultural practices at the beginner's level, where we shall talk about the food safety, environment, and workers' health and safety, and produce quality in such farms that are present in all parts of the world. These set of modules may be used as a reference to understand the requirements of good agricultural practices in a manner that will help such farms to introduce or upgrade their farm practices. This could be done either by practicing farmer, farm manager, farm consultant, auditor, student of agriculture or allied course, or a quality manager. Moreover, we shall also discuss about all the pre-harvest and post-harvest activities that are now the integral part of any farm production system. Now, let us see what participants will learn from this course. After doing this course, the participants will understand about the different agricultural practices with respect to food safety and produce quality. This will help in order to strengthen the livelihoods of the farmers and create new opportunities of their produce. The participants can opt for a career in agriculture, either as a farm manager, consultant, auditor, on setting up of GAP systems, or work themselves as progressive farmers in order to bring in quality in their production system. We know agriculture is the basic strength of many of the countries, but its vast potential has not been fully utilized. The market potential of agriculture in the domestic and global region can only be realized by reforming agriculture and making its produce internationally competitive in terms of quality and food safety. Therefore, the focus of basic GAP is to address not only the quality and quantity of the produce obtained from a unit area, but also on various aspects of food safety, including workers' health and safety, to ensure sustained supply of produce of the desirable quality, pre-harvest and post-harvest practices. These set of modules are a stepwise approach for a farmer to embark on the journey towards food safety and hygiene. Moreover, participants will get to realize that the introduction of good agriculture practices brings in culture of food safety, enhanced produce quality, optimization of human and natural resources in agriculture. This is in turn will result in better price realization of their produce, which will further secure and strengthen livelihood of the small and marginal farmers. Participants will also get to know about the scope of basic GAP, which covers all agriculture farm produce. It is structured in a manner to address the small and marginal farmers by developing certification criteria which suits their needs. For the small farmers and large farms, basic GAP certification criteria has been designed so that they can go straight away for it. If farmers in the region opt for hygiene and food safety in their production system through good agricultural practices, they will have the benefit of optimizing their resources, production quality, produce, and will enjoy the access to the new markets, thereby will increase farm value and increase farmers' skills in farming operations. Besides this, the participants will know about basic GAP schemes, which comprises of various documents prescribing certification criteria, detailing on-farm production of all farm produce, and the accompanying certification. Also, the participants will be familiarized with the different terms used in the agriculture. Through checklists, we will discuss about the different situations and compare them against the compliance criteria. Question arises: what are the benefits of doing this course? After completing this course, the participants will be able to know that how good agriculture practices will ensure the benefits, like appropriate adoption and monitoring of GAP helps to improve the safety and quality of food and other agricultural products. Adoption of GAP helps to promote sustainable agriculture and contributes to meet national and international environment and social development objectives. GAP helps to increase compliance to national and international regulations, standards, and guidelines regarding the use of permitted pesticides, maximum levels of contaminants, as well as other chemicals, microbiological, and physical contamination hazards. As a result, it meets the requirement of providing safe and quality food for the consumer. The essential educational requirement for the participants of this course will be any farmer or any person who wants to pursue career in agriculture, any person who is enrolled for agricultural science in either graduate or postgraduate course, any person undertaking doctoral degree in agriculture, any person who has studied botany with specialization in plant pathology, agronomy, entomology, or plant breeding. Thank you.